Well, good morning, prayer warriors. This is Daryl Davis coming to you with an update on our ministry. I want to thank you so much for your faithful prayers and your support to help us reach people with the gospel. I want to come today and share just a quick update about our upcoming outreach in New Orleans for the Mardi Gras. That is February 7th through the 14th. So we are right at 7 days away. I covet your prayers for God to move in a mighty way as we go there and share the gospel with boldness. And I pray that you'll be praying for the other team members as well. We have about 26 or so team members who are a part of the outreach this year. Sometimes people have to drop out at the last minute, so it's possible that number might fluctuate. But we definitely need your prayers. This is probably the one of the most spiritually intense outreaches that I do during the year. And we ask that the Lord would give us favor with the law enforcement there. Also, that the Lord would open hearts and minds to the gospel, and that God would keep us close and clean, would protect us and help us to focus on Him while we're there. So please be in prayer for us. It's vital. This is one of the toughest outreaches we do. And so thank you in advance for praying for us. I also want to mention there's the possibility of going back to Columbia. I'm about 98% sure that it's going to happen. And this will be somewhere in the neighborhood of April 20th through the 27th. Again, those dates might fluctuate a little bit as we continue to plan. We will be in schools sharing the gospel Monday through Thursday. That'll be the 21st through the, 26th, somewhere in there. But there's other possibilities that we're working on right now. So pray that God will give us guidance and direction on exactly what to do to prepare for those outreaches and to open doors. Columbia, just such an open country. And I love going there. I love sharing the gospel there. The people there are absolutely incredible. And so please pray for that. We'll be announcing our fundraising goals here pretty soon. As you know, ministry takes money. We have to buy plane tickets. We have to pay for lodging. We have to pay for food. We have to pay for transportation. And your donations enable us to do this kind of ministry. So please be in prayer for us as we work on this plan. Also coming up in May the 2nd through the 5th, we're going to be heading to the Kentucky Derby again. This will be my second time at the Kentucky Derby. Another difficult outreach, especially on the day of the Derby and toward the end when the race is over. Last year we had, or the previous year rather, we had two people try to physically assault group members of our group. People are coming out of the race. They've lost money. They're drunk. So it can be a pretty intense 2 hours, the last part of that outreach. But even then, it's very difficult to reach people who attend this kind of event because they're affluent. And the more affluent people are, the more difficult it is to share the gospel with them. So be in prayer for the team as we go there. Don't know exactly how many folks are a part of that right now. I know my friend Joe Toy, from originally from Philly, now lives over close to Henderson, is going to be going, and Stephen Brock, who lives back toward where I grew up at over in Seaboard. He'll be going with us as well. And then we'll be joining other brothers from around the country. Thank you again for your prayers. We've started doing our college campus ministries. Yesterday was on the campus of NC State. The day before that, UNC Chapel Hill. And God's doing some amazing things on the campus of UNC Chapel Hill. It may not quite seem like the people there are as receptive to the gospel or the gospel tracts, but we're seeing God do some great things with some of the students. There was a young lady there named Haley yesterday who spoke with our friend Stephen Brock for quite a while. And then she wanted to get up and say something. So she stood up on the wall where we normally stand up to preach, and she shared her testimony. She shared the gospel. And so it was great to see that. We've also had several other students that actually preach. So be in prayer for these students. Pray that God will raise up some young people there that will be on fire for Him and will not be afraid to share their faith. You know, Paul said, I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ, for it is the power of God to salvation for everyone who believes. So pray for that campus. Pray for NC State. We always have had a lot better receptivity there at NC State, but even then, there are challenges because you're reaching a culture that seems to be apathetic toward the gospel. So be in prayer for that as well. Well, and again, thank you so much for the support of your ministry. Your faithful prayers, your financial support helps keep us on the streets sharing the good news. If you would like to be a part of our ministry through prayer or through giving, you can visit our website at www.goeministries.org. And there you can see what we do. You can also give. There's a link there in our menu for you to give. Gifts are tax deductible. So we thank you for considering that possibility. God bless you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.